Hi, good afternoon, Gayatri ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, Ashutosh sir. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. So, how's your day going?
My day is going well so far. Up till now, it's fine. Rest is God knows, and everything is fine. Yeah, it's amazing today.
I hope it
Well,
will be a good day again. Okay, so I'm really excited to know from you today that what we are going to discuss and what's new in our series. Please let me know.
great. Yeah, so everyone, everyone knows, and people who are new to the channel, I want to inform that I and Ashutosh sir, we have been having a series on the language. This is the proper series we have recorded one by one, reading, listening, writing, speaking, and we have covered few things. This is the last episode of this series. This is not something which we are going to end, but this is the last episode of the series, and later we are going to announce many more amazing things. So today, Ashutosh ji, I want to discuss two questions you sent
Mhm.
me of your audience, right? There is a long question I want to read, and I would start with that. But before, if you have anything to say, you can go for that.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to say to the people again that please don't forget to join our community. I'll be putting the link of Telegram community in the description below. So if you want to connect with us, don't forget to join Telegram community. And as Gayatri ma'am said, this is the last episode of this series. We would be coming with the new series in future. So please keep watching.
Great. And do subscribe to the channel so you can keep getting informed and you get to watch good content, organized content. So yeah, we have a question today, and it's a long question to be honest, and it's a question about there is someone Rao Sahab, his name is Rao Sahab, and the person is asking a question. Hi sir, I can speak English fluently. Okay, how can I speak English fluently like you? I saw your video with some tutors, Shruti ji. My question is that whenever I ride bike, I'm very subconsciously programmed, and I know where is glitch, where is glitch, where is brake, where is what to do, how to turn, where to turn. Everything is fine. But how can I do same with the spoken English? How can I be smooth with my thoughts? How can I smoothly talk? How can I clearly talk? This is the question of the. It's a long question, but I am summarizing the question for the people so they understand. So basically the overall question is that how to be fluent with the ideas and how to be automatic, how to think in English. This is the question. Now my answer is to, if I ask you right now to everyone, do you remember ABCD? You will say, yeah, I do remember. I can even sing that because there is a movie called Hum Saath Saath Hain, and there is a song A B C D E F G H I, something like that. So there is a proper song. Now, can you
Mhm.
remember the repetition of the songs we have? Crazy, right? We have repeated that song multiple times. When this person, Rao Sahab, when he is saying that I know how to drive or how to ride a bike, that means that repetition he has had so far of the bike riding is crazy. Like since the time he has started learning, and then since then up till now, and even he will keep riding the bike in future. Same goes with the spoken English. You have to repeat. If you learn a word, A for apple, repeat it until you are programmed with the word. This is the first thing. So, repetition is the key to be automatic. Okay, let me put it in very simple words. There are few jobs these days which have
Mhm.
been replaced by AI.
Yes.
Data entry, right? You must be getting few customer care calls these days, and the voices of customer cares are more of AI generated voices. They call you
Mhm.
and they give you such notifications. What is the reason? Automatic work. So what human have done now, they have programmed AI to get automatic work done with less
Mhm.
efforts, less time, and everything. So for you, repetition is the key. Second, you must know everything around you in English. Immerse. I have already given these tips initially in our series, but again, I have to repeat it. And we are going to again unveil all these things one by one in upcoming new series. If I say today that work on your vocabulary, then we are going to bring a series for you, everyone, that we will teach you vocabulary in that. We will teach you human and real life vocabulary. So let's come. Immerse, right? So first repetition, immerse yourself completely in the language and repeat. Again, I will bore you, everyone, after saying repeat, 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 because I want you to repeat your content. This is the second thing, right? Third, start feeling expressions. I remember that when my mother used to get angry, initially when I was learning the language, I used to ask her that, can you just pass the spoon to me? And she would throw something towards me to hit me hard, because she was very frustrated with the fact that why my daughter is trying to be an alien. So then she would throw like rolling pin towards me, or sometime even some chimtas and some spoons or anything she would throw at me. So what you have to do, you have to start expressing, right? When your mother is angry, just say, calm down. If you are angry at someone, just say, shut up. Start expressing your feelings in the language. Now you'll be like, yeah, ma'am, I can feel. मैं गुस्सा हो सकता हूँ, मुझे गुस्सा बहुत आता है. मैं शांत हो सकता हूँ, मैं बहुत काम हूँ क्योंकि मैं मेडिटेशन करता हूँ. तो आप, how can you talk about all these things in English? Now you have to learn the vocabularies about the context. If I am angry, I will learn 10 adjectives, how to talk about anger. If I am very
Sure.
calm, composed, serene person, I will go and research, give me 10 words to talk about calmness, meditation, mindfulness, spirituality. So start feeling the language and start expressing in the language. To express, I know that you must have vocabulary, then go and research on YouTube or internet, like how to talk about different topics, what are the good words I can use for this particular topic. So before I move further with my fourth point, I want to listen to you. Ashutosh, what do you think on it?
Yeah, sure. It's a wonderful point, as you said. Even though when I was learning spoken English, my parents were not really happy with it. My siblings, my sisters were not really happy with it. They used to say, like, why do you mimic like a British man or American man? Like, try to be Indian. Or sometimes they would say, like, sometimes you laugh like Americans. I would say, yes, I'm trying to do it so I can become better in the language. I can feel the language. That was immersion, right? I was trying to immerse in the language to become better because I did not have any surrounding and environment there. So I had to create environment by myself, right? Nobody else was there to force me to work really hard to do all those things. So it is very important for you guys to just feel that you are in America, you are in London, you are in Australia, and feel everybody is speaking to you in English, even though they speak Hindi. But you can just try to have conversation with yourself. If somebody is asking you something in Hindi, try to answer that question in your mind in English. Like, and then maybe there you can do that in Hindi in front of them. But think the same thing in English in your mind. That how would I react to something if I have to do that in English? How will I make this communicate, just, conversation with them in English if I have to do it? And if you're walking, just try to just, narrate the things in your own mind. Oh, this is a green field and these are the crops and this farmers are plowing the field and I'm able to see a very nice bullock cart. If you are not very comfortable on camera, just do it in your mind. It is not compulsory for you to take a camera and just do vlogging. It is not a cup of tea for everyone, and everybody is not comfortable with all these things, but you can do that in your mind. Nobody is listening to you, you are just going silently, but at the same time you're thinking a lot of things in English, so you're creating an environment inside of your head. So that is going to help you to become better with it. So even though if you're not living in an English speaking country, but then also you can feel like you are in a place where you can speak English all the time. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, this is so true. Now the person himself has asked me the question how to think in English. Let me give you example. I always keep some funny objects around me to set few examples. So you can see this is a small mirror I have in my hand, and then I have a comb around me only. Actually, I was getting ready before the video. No worries. So now my fourth solution to the problem is think throughout the day in English. How is it possible, ma'am? हमने तो पूछा है कि कैसे सोचे. Now you are asking me to think. I'm telling you how. So I have this, I'm doing this. What is it called? How, what can I say?
Mhm.
That I am combing my hair, I'm setting up my hair, I'm looking at mirror. So these are my people sometime they have very unrealistic expectations to speak in English. In just few months or maybe days, they want to be like Shakespeare. I mean, they want to be public speaker, whereas they are not even able to talk about their home stuffs and their home objects, right? If I have a phone, if you ask me right now, Gayatri, what are you doing? I'll say, yeah, I'm scrolling Instagram reels, or maybe I'm reading an article, or maybe I'm watching so and so influencer. Basic English. Now, if I know
Mhm.
these things, I can talk. So I must focus on basic English, my day-to-day activities. Okay, let's go for the question itself. The person says, I know how to ride bike. Bike? Yeah.
Mhm.
Speak this sentence confidently. I know how to ride bike. Speak this confidently. Then when you say, I know where to hold clutch, tell it. I know where to turn right and left. Speak it. Speak it confidently. So people, and then I'm damn sure when Rao Sahab, when he was learning how to ride bike, he must have fallen multiple times.
Mhm.
Still, he had that gist and that rigidness to learn that no matter what, even if I get hurt or even if something happens to me, no matter, I will learn. I will learn how to ride bike. So is my brother. He's very rigid in that. And he knows multiple models of bike. He know how to ride Splendor. He knows how to ride even what do we call? There is a huge big bike, Bullet. Yeah. So
Bullet.
he knows,
Yes.
yeah, he also knows that, and he also knows Hero Honda, and he's the one who has good hands on multiple bikes. And he got
Mhm.
hurt. I'm telling you one story. One day, my brother came to us at night, and he was hurt, and he has stitches on his right leg. And even after that, he did not stop learning how to ride bike. But when people get judged in spoken English, when someone corrects them, when someone judges them, or when someone says that no, you are not speaking good, they give up on it. But why don't you give up
Mhm.
on bike riding? Why don't you give up on other dreams? If someone says humans are not supposed to eat food, will you stop eating that? No. So you have to think in English and then you don't have to stop. If someone corrects you, accept it. Don't give up. Do it every single day. So my fourth point is think in English and speak basic English. And don't stop if someone judges you. This is my fourth point. Let me go for my fifth point. I have written everything because I want to talk heart to people so that they don't
Mhm.
feel bad about. Yeah. Practice speaking and listening. Again, I have a huge example. When a child learns spoken any language in the world, first he listens to that, he observes around him or her, and then he starts imitating that. So listen to or maybe pick some influencer or pick some YouTubers or pick some stories, listen to them and repeat them. Listen to them, repeat them. Start with your best way possible day-to-day routine. A lot of people don't even know what do they do every single day. Like every single day,
Yes.
I perform more than 50 activities. And it could be small and big. Even if I wake up early in the morning and I take few exercises to keep my body healthy, that's an activity. But people are like, no, my day is boring. I don't do anything. My life is monotonous. Even if it's monotonous, you must be doing something. You must be scrolling phone. You must be talking to your friends. What do you talk about? What generally do you discuss? So listen and then practice. This is my fifth point. Sixth point, I'll go for label your objects. Your complete home should be a kind of colorful chit home where just keep putting chits or small, I would say, what do we call it? Cue cards, right? You can just put cards here
Mhm.
and there.
Yes.
Like this is a wall, this is that behind me, this is a curtain, and just put a chit on this. This is a mirror. You can put a chit on this as well. This is the mobile, right? Or any objects at your home, just label those objects and learn the uses of those objects. So, in all these activities, if I tell you that what are the reasons of these activities, nothing else, just to give food to your brain, just to give
Mhm.
diet to your brain so that your brain can give you good output, right? So, when your bike has fuel,
Mm-hmm.
petrol, diesel, fossil fuel. It gives you good speed. Imagine
Yes, it does.
everything, whatever you are doing is a fuel to your brain. Your brain will give you that speed. Your brain will think in English. Your brain will have that automation. Your brain will have that smoothness. So this is the sixth point I have. The very last point, because I cannot cover all these points, and I have learned the language in 2 years. After 2 years, I have been a trainer for 3.5 years. So it's been almost over 5 years I have been in the language. Do not expect evident changes in 1 or 2 months. I'm really sorry for this, but please don't expect. Please don't expect that Ashutosh sir or I can give you a magic pill or a magic stick and then you can be fluent in just 40 days, 1 month. It is not going to happen to you or to anyone in the world who wants to learn the language, any language. It's not English. Make sure that you are loyal to your practices. Whatever we are asking you to do, you are practicing them. You will see results, but you have to be patient enough. So be patient. So I have given all the ideas, and definitely our upcoming videos will help you to exactly organize your practices. We will try to bring the best day-to-day routine you can follow to improve your spoken English, the activities you can do to improve your English, the words which are being used by people. Oh, I am not going to give words like raining like cats and dog. No, please don't use that idiom. Nobody uses that. But I will bring some words like it's pouring down. Pouring down is like, it's raining heavily, or I can say that it's drizzling outside, which means like bunda bandi ho rahi hai. So we will also give you some amazing words. Yeah, this is what I had to talk about how to think in English. And the complete summarization of all my points is the give best diet to your brain, and your brain will give you the best output. And then your mouth will be really okay, smooth while talking. So, what do you think about it?
Yeah, it's a wonderful, I would say, answer and with the great points. And I will elaborate the last point, as you said, that most of the people think that they can become better in 30 days. Again, I have told this thing multiple times in my videos, and I'm saying this again. Nobody can be perfect in 30 days, 45 days, and 60 days. So you have to, and everybody has a different capacity to learn. Even though everybody has a brain, I know that, and we can give food to brain, but everybody has a different actually capacity to digest it. Everybody cannot digest in a very good manner. I will give you an example. If there are 40 students and the same teacher comes to the class and they teach in a class, and one gets 95%, another gets 35%, so it does not mean that even though they are just learning the same stuff, then they can get this 95%. It's all about seriousness. Sometimes about your brain as well. Some people learn in a different way, and the so you don't have to compare yourself with the others, but you should compare yourself with your yesterday, that how was you yesterday and how are you today. In that way you can do it, but try to be serious towards the learning language, because if you're taking it lightly, I'm sure you're not going to be better after 5-10 years as well. It's been around 4.5 years for me, but I have been pretty consistent to become better. That's why I'm able to speak in front of you guys, because I spoke every single day. I try to maintain my consistency for 90-95%. So that's how it works. So just try to believe in the real thing. Do not just listen to the people who are saying they are going to make you expert in 30 days. That is totally incorrect and wrong. Do not feed this wrong information to your mind that you will do everything just 11 months, and in the last month you will go to a coaching institute, and in the 12th month you will do something, so you will crack your interview. I listen to all of my friends or the many students. They think, oh, okay, I will do my preparation for 5 years, then I'll go to a coaching institute for communication for 15 days, and I'll crack my interview. So they are giving 5 years for written thing and written exam, but 15 days for interview. But that is not the justice towards the communication skills, I would say. So try to do justice with communication, because it's a huge thing in your life. And communication is literally different from spoken English or spoken Hindi. So communication is an overall package which you have to work really hard to become better at it. So try to be consistent, work hard, and just watch good content, try to observe good speakers, and do something every day. that is going to help you to become better in the language, nothing else.
Yeah, that is so true. Some people take communication as just like a medium of cracking some interviews, that's it. So what I believe is like you should not use English communication as your stepping stones only. Like once you step and then you forget that. If your job or if your motive or if your motto, if your aim is to interact with people, if your business is all about public, right, or talking to people, interacting with them, having good communication, convincing them, having all those qualities to talk to them and to put across your offer to them, then you must not take it very lightly. For example, if you are an engineer and you cheat on your interviews and somehow you manage to crack it, it's okay because you don't have to interact with people if you don't want to grow. Even engineers have to
Hmm.
interact people, they have to interact with MNC, like people from different parts of the world or even India as well. And if they develop a website to an Indian, they have to interact with him or her, right? So they can do it, but a teacher cannot do it. A teacher, if a teacher thinks that, okay, I will prepare for an exam for 4 years and I will just manage to crack the interview in just 15 days, but after that you have to interact with the students. If your concept is not clear to them, what will happen to them? So that's what I believe, and I wish you all the very best to everyone. You'll make it, you'll learn it, be patient, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, sure, of course. So try to give weightage to the communication skills in your interviews as well. Just whenever the people are doing degree like BTech or MBA, start working on your communication from the first day onwards. Don't think that after completing your degree you will work on it. This is not something which can be learned in 10 days or 15 days. So you have to practice every day for 30 minutes and 40 minutes. So that is going to help you at the end of your degree and you can get the benefits of it. So okay, thank you so much, Benvita. Thanks to you for wonderful tips, Gayatri ma'am. It would really help people, or it would really help mainly just, we picked a comment and we just, created a video all around it. So I'm sure that it is going to help that one of the learners particularly to get the idea that how he can work on his English. So thank you so much, Benvita. Thanks to you for coming with the great ideas to answer this question.
Most welcome. Looking forward to have or announce something good. So all the best.
Okay, bye bye. Take care.